Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive. And the Cheesiest Man Alive is I, as we're playing against Bim Bom, a Terran player that I've been facing a little bit more as of late. I'd never seen him until like a week and a half ago or so, but now all of a sudden he's popping up everywhere. Still no clue who this fella is, but I like the name. That's all I can say for now. I'm gonna start, I think, with a little bit of a Proxy 3 gate. Controversial build order in the Pro Tool scene, of course, because it's a build that almost never wins games. Just because it doesn't win games doesn't mean it's a bad cheese. It just means that it's a cheese that perhaps, we haven't found the correct pairing with yet. Sometimes people, if you just eat certain cheeses by themselves, they're not that good. But then you drink them with the right wine, or after drinking 12 shots of vodka, and trust me, after 12 shots of vodka, most cheeses taste pretty darn good. I think it's going to be the same with this cheese. If you play this build after 12 shots of vodka, you're going to feel pretty darn good about it, whether it wins or not. And I think that is the most important thing about cheese that we need to keep in mind. Ooh, I love this. I love this. So the reactor or whatever structure my man here is planning on building, and I won't allow it to go up, obviously. Oh, maybe I can get that. I'm going to go for a little chase. No, maybe I'm not. Never mind. That's definitely going to help me out there. The fact that that ain't up yet. That's that's fairly helpful for me. I can clear this, can't I? Maybe I can't. Yeah, come on. Run away from me, buddy. Run away from me. I know you want to. Look at this. A wild goose chase. But instead of a goose, it's an SUV, and I actually get it. Not think I ever caught a goose yet in my life. This is single as well. Is there another? I know there was another SUV here. Look at this. We're on the hunt, my friends. We're on the hunt. He knows we're on the hunt as well. But he's so busy right now trying to make sure that he doesn't actually lose this SUV. That he might forget a couple of things that are fairly necessary. Like, for example, a wall. Hoppa, there we go. Oh, this feels very good for me. This actually feels very, very nice. Gonna clear this and attack this with one as well. Probably wants to build some type of something here. Not sure what it is quite yet. Oh, just trying to pull workers away. Yes, that's that now. Oh, at least you're gonna have to give it up. Not sure if that is quite the correct word in that case, because it's obviously not that yet. Okay, we have our next salads on the way too. Oh, cleared the Reaper. Adios, my friend. And this is what we call a beautiful and painful for my opponent game over. But for me, obviously, just purely beautiful. Nothing but beautifulness here streaming through. Well, is it actually game over? Not entirely sure yet. I think it is, though. If I think about how this... Yep, there we go. There comes the GG. What a win. Like I said, after 12 vodka shots, anything is possible. And Bim Bom, the Bim Bom is dead. That's a beautiful start for me here. With a GG as well. You're going to add that into the GG counter. This is the type of game that I want in my life. All right, let's hop into the next one. Next opponent here is Kek W. It's also known as, I believe this is Disc. Canadian Pro Toss player Disc. Disc is a friendly fella, but he is going to lose this game. Sadly for him. I'm not entirely sure how yet, but apparently my first pylon is going to be built at home. So I'm in a free flow state right now, nothing is planned, just whatever happens with my workers, whether they get sent across the map immediately or stay at home. That's what's going to happen today. I'm feeling very strongly about that currently. We're going to get a gateway over here. Apparently it's planned as well. That is going to be 2 seconds too late for no reason, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Complete bliss right now. Complete bliss. Get this assimilator up. Second assimilator. Getting a strong urge to send a late probe across the map. Oh, am I feeling a blink all-in again? Nah, I feel like I've kind of expired my blink all-ins for this month. I've used them up. You only get a limited amount of blink all-in vouchers for 1 month, and I think they're all gone. Actually, kind of feeling a proxy robo here, but where? That's always so hard with the proxy robo because it's a big decision. Are you going to build it close to your opponent, or are you going to build it close to kind of your own base? And it comes with a big prize if you build it in the incorrect location. I think we're gonna start it here, actually. I think this feels nice for me, just having it over here. I could get scouted pretty easily, but I mean, it could also not get scouted at all. That's the thing about the proxy robo, right? Is that you never know ahead of time whether it's going to be scouted or not. And I think that what's making it so much fun as well to play. It's one of these build orders where you really don't know what you're getting. It's like a lottery, but rather than losing your money, sometimes you also win. So we're gonna get robotics facility here. Then we'll open with adept stalker. This is a tricky build. This is a very high level as well. I do not recommend anyone to try this at home unless you're a complete professional and under professional supervision, of course. If you're under 28 or under 30, definitely don't try this. This is an old man's build, okay? Adept stalker. Ooh, you're gonna need some movement for that, my friends. You're gonna need some movement for that. And these young ones, they just don't know how to do that movement. Ooh, stalker. Interesting. It's going to make life a little bit weird. And the fun thing here is that I really want to show the fact that I have a stalker, but I want to hide my adept. The adept is a surprise, you know? It's not a good surprise. It's what would be a bad type of surprise? Okay, this is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted in life. Wish I had something down here, though. Like a nexus or a pylon. But yeah, the adept's going to be a bad surprise. He's probably moving across the map right now with his stalker. They're going, oh, just one stalker? Probably a sentry with this as well. God, what an idiot. What a moron over here. It's like a very peculiar laugh, apparently. Disc. And then boom, adept comes in, who wasn't ready for it. Exactly, Disc wasn't ready for it. Can I clear one, maybe? Oh, I thought I maybe could have, but not like that, huh? Should probably just gone for workers. Oh my god, I didn't even clear the correct one there either. Maybe I can attack this right now. Up, dealt some damage, now we're pissing off. Do I want another gateway here? Probably. Just full wallet, right? Feels correct. Robo is fairly late if he's even getting a robo. Don't think he's gonna get a robo. Did lose one unit for free with that adept. Not sure if we actually dealt enough damage. Don't think we did. Now that I think about it. Okay, so he popped my shield. Yeah. I can live with that. Yeah, it was a bait, was bait. Actually bait. Not intentional bait, I actually wanted to warp something in, but sometimes in life things that aren't intentional end up really good for you. Just like that was. Now we're gonna send these into the main base. And then we have our next immortal into a disruptor as well. So I'm not entirely sure on the theory behind all of this. It often feels that when I'm on the defending end here is that I lose, and when I'm on the aggressive end here is that I win. So yeah, make of that what you will, but in my experience, my position is a lot better than my opponent's right now. But that's of course just one man's experience. That was a good pickup, I mean. Ooh, playing some StarCraft 2 over here, aren't we? Holy crap, we're playing some StarCraft 2 over here. I just don't know what his follow-up is. I haven't seen any tech units yet, which is actually pissing me off just ever so slightly. First disruptor coming out right now. What am I doing here, actually? Oh, it's gonna hit something at least. No! Yes, no it is. What am I kidding? Is he maybe getting invisible units, or like what's happening here? Is there like a... What's that? 2 more gates? Twilight? What? No way, right? Does he actually think this is gonna work? No, he doesn't think it's gonna work. It's either DT or Blink, but if this is Blink, it's the world's worst Blink build order. I wonder if I can hit anything. No, apparently not. Apparently not. No, I don't really care either about any of that. Oh, that's a hit. Woo! That's a lot of units right there as well. That felt good. That felt very good even. That's going to be a major hit as well. Oh, actually, never mind. Lost one of my disruptors here, actually. That feels frustrating. Now that it happened, I lose my second one. That feels doubly frustrating. I'm killing a lot of probes. That feels good. Some things here felt frustrating, some things felt good. It's usually how life is, you know? You get your goods and your bads. Get your bats and your goods. GG. It's always win. This position is almost unlosable, I think. I made it pretty close because I lost 2 disruptors for free, but then again, also killed 11 workers. Slow, secure to the victory. Taking some points away from Disc over here. It feels good as well. Don't want too many of my European, the European points to go to them North Americans. That feels wrong majority of the time. So yeah, I'm glad to still be alive and be here to take points away from Americans or Canadians. He's actually Canadian, but tomato, it's all the same. Our next game, we are once again with a pilot in the main base. I'm not quite sure if I like where this trend is going, but I'm just following the hands here. I am, I'm merely a vehicle of the thoughts. I can't make any of these thoughts up myself. They just come and go as they please. All I can do here is execute. I'm a machine. I just follow the orders. A robot, a slave to my thoughts. I kind of want to proxy robo again. I really feel like it. It feels so good to kill people in such a simple way. It's one of the builds I hate playing against. I've actually gotten a lot better at defending it. There's some tricks that I won't share because it took me a long time to figure them out. And one of the things I learned in StarCraft 2 is that you never want to be the smartest person in the room, or at least no one should be believing that you're the smartest person in the room. Because the moment you're talking too much, other people are absorbing information. And I also noticed this, that most of the time the best players in StarCraft 2, they actually say the least. Because they're just listening to these other people talking too much. Like, oh, I have a great build and you're not going to believe how many wins I have with it. And they're listening, They'll watch a game or two, they copy it, and with their superior hands, they take your brilliant plans. If you have anything that is better than anything else, then make sure to not tell other people about it. I'm really bad at it. The moment I have a build that I like, I shout it from the rooftops. I want everyone to know it's my build, guys. I thought of this. Get the credit and someone else wins the tournament. That's the way of the world. That is indeed the way of the world. All right. My opponent's going to be fairly confused here, I think. Because I am planning on, once again, look at this. This is very fast warp gate as well. It's beautiful. It's actually beautiful how quick that warp gate is. Cancel this zealot, morph it into a stalker. So that stalker is going to be 18 seconds late. Ooh, I think he might have seen where I'm coming from here, which could be kind of detrimental. There's one chrono boost remaining. So do I? Ah, he's chasing. The moment you see them chase, you immediately know life is going to be okay. It's only a single stalker chase, which means there's either a sentry here or he's trying to hide the fact that he's playing stalker. It's really the only two options in my mind. If it's a sentry, this is the area I suspect the hallucination to go. So we're going to chill over here. And then when the hallucination shows up, we snipe it. If we can deny information of whether we have a base, he'll be forced to take a base. Which is hilarious, because you definitely don't want a base against this, my friend. See, here I am talking too much again. Yeah, Kevin, why do you keep doing that? Stupid idiot. Stupid moron. Okay, it doesn't seem to be hallucination. Interesting. Oh, that's actually quite bad. Taking a little bit of damage there. This is fairly bad for me. I wonder if he's going to try and recall here, or what the play is, my friend. Oh, he's actually just running around for a little bit, or what? What is this? I have actually no clue what this is. Whatever we are. Cancelling this little trick though. Is he hiding in the corner like a little loser? Probably recalled at this point already, no? Probably recall at this point. Prick. I wonder if he actually has a base at home or not. I doubt it. This is not the type of person that has a base at home. Oh! If he has a base, I'm going to be upset, you know that? Yeah, no base. I'm not worried. So, actually, I'd rather not have that right now. Oh, this is gone. Because if I wouldn't have that third gate, I could easily build a nexus here. It's so much cheaper. If you have 150 minerals, you have plenty of cash in the bank. One of the greatest things about this build is that a contain is really good for you. If you're the one containing, that is. I think he might be going for blink actually here, isn't it? It feels like blink to me at least. Yeah, oh, that's absolutely the opposite of what's going on here. In this case, we probably actually want to kind of engage into it. We followed up with a Stargate as well. That's often really good in these situations. Because my opponent most likely is going to continue moving forward. Come on, shoot this thing. There we go. Now I get the recall. Oh, that was not that great of a move, my friend. Whatever. Just recalling back home. Hey, this feels okay-ish for me. We cleared one immortal, which is really good. I wonder if he actually has a recall available right now. Don't think he does. Probably not, right? Gonna get a Void Ray. And you have a chrono on this. We just need... Actually, what do we need? Ooh. Probably need a little more than just this, no? I wish I never built my third gateway. That was such a huge error. Just gonna get one more immortal here. Pretend like it's real. Come on! Get out there, buddy. We want you around. Please tell me I got it. And a recall gone. Oh, that was beautiful. And I killed that entire full prism. God, there is a god after all. And he likes me. What can I say? I'm a likable guy. Do I just want to go across the map now? I think so. Keeping my own... So I have anti-air, he doesn't. So our harass is going to be A tier, and his harass is going to be balls right now. Which is exactly where I want his harass to be. Ah, oh, God, I love it when this stuff happens. This build feels so good to play. And I even built the third gateway, which was a mistake because I was confused. If I wasn't confused, this would have been even better for me. Life's confusing, what can I say, huh? Wonder if I can clear one or two of these pylons. Do I go for workers, maybe? If I can get workers out, that would be sick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eh. That felt relatively okay for me. That felt good. So he's getting blink. I kind of appreciate that. I think it's a good call. Stargate would have been too late for my opponent here. Do I still want to go in with this once more? It always feels like that you're running the risk of losing it yourself. So you have a lead and then you throw it away because you stay around for too long. It's a common mistake actually that people make. But you know what? I'm too experienced for that. I'm going back home. Getting my own blink, getting my +1. I have 3 gateways, so it's actually good infrastructure as well. Getting a third base, that's off. That's actually a bit off, I think. Do you really want to do this right now? Seems like a mistake now. I'm upset with my... Wait, what was that? So I'm gonna just recall into my main. I mean, if you're gonna go in here and do stupid things, guess what? I'm the king of stupid, my friend. That's not actually a good thing to say, is it? But I am the king of stupid. What can I say? Can't deny who you are. It's the one thing I always say. Always stay true to yourself. And I'm definitely the king of stupid. Alright. Gotta get maybe 2 more gates and just go for a 6 gate all in from here. Eventually we're gonna hit hard. It's just gonna take a little while. So I have 2 immortals. I have 1 void ray. I think my opponent has 1 immortal and no void ray. That puts me in a position where I'm up at least 1 major unit. Ugh. Don't actually think this is very good by my opponent. Because I'm super oversaturated already, so I don't actually care about this stuff. Was this a bad fight for me? Felt like it should have been, but... I don't know. Ugh. Wish I would have hit something correct there. Okay, this actually gives me a lot of info. And I probably want to actually wait for my plus upgrade. Ooh. Just get a +1. Do I blink into this or... I'm not so sure if I can. I think with +1 I definitely can. Hop, die. Was this good? I don't know. Probably wasn't, right? It's gotta be doing better things than I am right now. Yeah. I was close though. Ugh, we're dead. Ugh, we're dead. Didn't have +1 and a third base. I wonder if I was ahead after that early game. It felt like I should have been. 36 to 32. Nah, I wasn't really. And I've already gone in with my immortal. Okay, I was actually not in that great of a spot. And then his third was so fast. I probably should have expanded myself and then been happy with my +1 advantage. Then you can eventually do like a +2 push, and maybe it's okay if you get some Archons out, but like this, it seemed useless. His infrastructure actually was also pretty crappy. And the worker count for a long time was pretty even, so... Yeah, I think I messed that up. Meh. Not a fan of how I did that. What are my points? I'm going to lose 24, so this player was similar MMR to me. Just trading MMR back and forth here. It's not entirely what I want in my life. Yeah. That's going to be it for me today, though. Thanks all so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy this episode. A shorter episode than most, but still, it felt good to play. And that's what matters. All right. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye. Ciao, ciao, my friends.